Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
So that same system expected to bring torrential rain and very gusty wind to the Tennessee Valley later this evening and through the overnight hours. For that reason, we are in a 31 alert day, but not for severe storms, for gusty and potentially damaging straight line winds up to 50 miles an hour. But as we saw last April and plenty this summer, just because those winds aren't spinning doesn't mean they're not dangerous. Our threat window from 6 o'clock tonight through 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Starting to see the first signs of some isolated drizzle enter into the Tennessee Valley on 31 Triple Doppler at 11:18. Most of that in Blount County, just a little bit of it in our northwestern counties in southern Tennessee. Just a touch of that rain, a precursor to stronger rain and storms we'll see later tonight. Now, we talked about our threat day in effect from 6 o'clock tonight through 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. However, we are in a wind advisory for a significantly longer period than that. This in effect for each of our counties through 3 o'clock today through 6 p.m. on Tuesday night. So we're isolating the strongest portion of when we'll see that wind, but expect gusty winds at all points of that wind advisory. As we head through the rest of the afternoon and evening, we'll see wind gusts get into the mid-30s and mid-40s before they reach to that peak 50 miles an hour overnight tonight, which also means that we have a wind chill to account for. At the moment, we're measuring 45 degrees in Athens, the same in Haleyville, 46 here in the Rocket City, and 47 in Fort Payne. But if you're headed out, expect even colder temperatures than those thanks to that gusty wind. If you're spending lunch in the car or on your way to grab lunch, definitely bundle up and plan to get to the car an extra minute or two early to warm up the engine. Our high temperature for the day will sit in the low 50s with more and more cloud cover coming out in front of this system that we're tracking just in time for tonight. The low 50s is in fact average for this time of year. Now, this is a brand new radar update from what we talked about this morning, and it does have this system pushing into the shoals a solid hour and a half earlier than the previous radar update. So now right around 5 o'clock, we're starting to see rain move in, meaning if you live west of the corridor, you could have a potentially soggy commute home from work. By the time we get into the later hours and into the turn of the night, we continue to see scattered showers and a few embedded thunderstorms that will bring torrential rain. But again, we are not expecting severe thunderstorms or tornadoes with this system. That threat is significantly to our south, closer to the Gulf. This rain, however, will stick around on Tuesday morning, so make sure you're weather aware and that you leave an extra few minutes as you head out the door so that if there's ponding on the roads, you can avoid it and still have plenty of time to spare. The rain will be out of the way by lunchtime, but we're left with plenty of cloud cover dominating the Tennessee Valley. Your Tuesday high temperature will sit in the low 50s before overnight we cool down into the 30s and 20s and could even see a wintry mix. The temperatures and the sky conditions taking us on a roller coaster ride for the rest of this work week. On Tuesday, our high temperature drops to just 47 and then raises again on Thursday to 56 degrees. Plus, we're chilly and windy again on Wednesday ahead of sunny daytime conditions and a stormy night on Thursday. So if you're one of those that typically gets a barometric pressure headache when that pressure is changing, go ahead and take your ibuprofen now because this is the week that you're going to need it. By the time we're done with Thursday's storms into first thing on Friday morning, we welcome a bitter cold but mostly sunny weekend on tap. I am watching next week to see what we'll have as far as a wintry mix or a snow day goes. However, there is no need to panic and no especially large widespread impacts are expected.
Well, whenever you say snow, people's ears perk up.
They sure do. But I'm telling you now, don't freak out. I'll continue to monitor it for you. Check back in with me, but at the moment it is nothing to worry about.
All right.